before the first light of day, before you can even see the shape of a minaret or dome, the first thing you hear is the azan.
Allahu Akbar,
When the people hear or reciting, they are not Arab, but they can understand what the meaning is. So that's the benefit if you use your voice in the Quran.
Mosques in Malaysia are built facing west. The sun sets in the west. So we had to look at ways in how we can filter that light so that it's not hurtful to the eyes, not too glaring. That's when the idea of the mashrabia screens came about. It gives us a very nice play of light, with the design.
Throughout the day, the changes in natural ambient light are subtly filtered, casting different rays and hues.
This temple is looking at through east. The deity must be facing through east. So temple is basically is like something like a body of a human being. You have a head, you have a neck, you have your torso and your arms as well as leg, abdomen and all that. So every Hindu temple are built based on these principles. What happens is before a temple is constructed, there is an old deity. So what the priest will do, they will transfer the energy from the old deity into what we call the kumbam. This is a small metal pot. And when we do the consecrations, there will be a string transferring the power from the kumbam to the new deity. That is actually literally and physically, we're transferring the energy conserved in that kumbam back to the deity.
To transfer the spiritual energy, devotees look out for omens that signify the optimum moment to activate the charge. As the prayer chants escalate, a pair of eagles spotted circling the sky marks the moment to pour the power conductor. Lush, fertile valleys like Tambunan are the heartland of the Kadazan tribes. The local community are gathered for prayers leading up to Easter, an event at the core of the Catholic faith. Most Kadazans are devout Christians, but for centuries, their entire way of life revolved around animist belief systems deeply rooted in the soil here. The way Christianity is practiced here has everything to do with the lay of this land. Stories of sacrifice and salvation are universal throughout most belief systems. For the Kadazan, their spiritual reverence for rice was born in the story of the goddess Hominodun, sacrificed to deliver them from extreme famine.
When Hominodun have to sacrifice, every part of the body of Hominodun grows. The flesh of Hominodun grows and transforms into paddy. And so that's why we have to respect the paddy.
The idea that sanctuaries of faith transcend physical spaces of worship is something that resonates with Muhammad. And though he's comfortable exercising his voice in all kinds of places, there's one spot where he's always wanted to perform the call to prayer. And this evening, his chance has finally come.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
As Muhammad's voice carries across the airwaves of the city, it joins a symphony of azans all over the country. At dusk, at dawn, and throughout the day's milestones, a sonic reminder of a country filled with sanctuaries of faith.